Yo, yo, yo. What's up, guys? Happy Monday. Welcome back to our live stream here on Twitch. I am your humble host, Phantom Freak, aka Moistmaster Flex. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Hope you guys had a good Monday. Good start to your week. Had a pretty good weekend. What did we do? What did we do this weekend? I went to a show on Friday to catch Zero and Shosh in downtown LA. That was a banger of a show. And then Saturday we had our after hours, monthly after hours in downtown LA. And yeah, then yesterday just family time. And then yeah, had to work today. But we are back in it. Here's our latest tunes. A little Crush dub from me for free download on Garrett Shared. We got our Rebirth compilation on Thick Freakness. Wind and Repeat for myself and Cane Taker and Siren on Garrett Shared. We got Formerly Known from The Cult on my label Thick Freakness. We got Fresh Cut Freaks, Volume 6 on Thick Freakness. We got another free download, my Baby Dub on Garrett Shared. We got Slide, just came out on Friday from Tubelo. And then Amplified Beats from myself on, oh, maybe it's Beats. Yeah, there you go. For myself on Speedworld Records. So yeah, if you haven't yet, go check those out. I don't really have any other releases coming up. Oh, actually I do. Just kidding. I have one on May 8th. It's going to be a self-release on Thick Freakness. And then May 22nd, I have a single with Broshi on Gold Digger. Which reminds me, I need to ask for artwork for that. And then yeah, we have some more stuff coming up in June as well. But yeah, shows, we got no shows right now. We will be announcing Thick Freakness event for May the 16th. Probably this week we'll announce it. And then I will be in Phoenix Memorial Day weekend, which is the following weekend after that, the 22nd. Yeah, 22nd to the 25th. I'll be in Phoenix. And I might be playing a show while I'm there too. But yeah, I will announce that when the time comes. And then our sponsor, per usual, if you guys need earplugs for shows, go to eargasm.com. Use code Phantom10 for 10% off. Okay. Let's just get in it. For those of you guys who've been here before, you guys know the deal. I take these tracks first come, first serve as I receive them on the Google form, which is how you guys submit your tunes. I'll go ahead and read the queue in a minute here. Let me put that link again. Tracks must be unreleased, preferably SoundCloud or private SoundCloud or Dropbox. And yeah, all genres are welcome. And if for any reason you guys need to skip the line, if you guys got to go somewhere, you guys are welcome to skip the line. Either use your channel points or send money to the bottom left there, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. The amount is entirely up to you. But yeah, let me see if I had any other submissions real quick. Okay, no other submissions. So this is what our queue looks like right now. We got Dananas first, Crossfade second, Smile third, Daddy JP fourth, I Love Woman fifth, Leonard Ellis sixth, Dot Zip seventh, and Rome eighth. So yeah, if you guys want to submit, go ahead and You guys are welcome to. But first, do we have Dananas in the chat? Bananas, but with a D. Dananas. All right, he's here. And then, yeah, just up next will be Crossfade, Smile, and Daddy JP. So stick around in the chat. Vibes. Yeah, dude, I'm loving this tempo. Really solid groove. Really love the sound selection on this tune overall, especially the bass line. Bass line is really dope. And then that guitar is very, very cool too. I think the guitar fits very, very well. Yeah, let's see what the chat has to say. Funky. Nice to meet you. Yeah, super cool tune overall. Very solid arrangement from start to finish. I might have honestly, I might have shortened up the intro a little bit. But that's just me. I'm going to my notes here. Really dig the chords and plucks. Very cool. Obviously including the guitar too. Really, really nice elements that you picked for the track. Love the bass line. Super groovy. It has some like really nice little fills as well, which is cool. Really cool ear candy guitar. Very nice tempo. Nice hats and punchy kick. Really love the groove on this bass line. Solid build-up. Excuse me. I put the first drop falls a bit flat for me only because a lot of the elements that you're using in the drop were very prevalent in the intro. So I don't think you actually necessarily have to change a drop. I think probably what you have to do is kind of tease in those elements a little bit more. So adding in some more filtering and automation, and basically just not give away the drop too soon, because basically the drop is pretty much almost the same as the intro. You know what I mean? So there's not really much of a difference between the intro and the drop. So therefore, there's not really much of a difference in energy, or there's not really that big contrast that you're getting. Obviously, you do have like a build up, breakdown and build up, which does help, but there's not really a whole lot of anticipation and surprise going on with the drop. Again, it kind of just feels like you gave away everything in the intro. So I think, yeah, adding in some automation, maybe even removing some stuff, so you're not just giving everything away from the get-go. I would probably even add in some more automation to the guitar. Filtering, obviously, but maybe some like reverb automation too. You can have it kind of like ring out occasionally here and there. I think that would be kind of cool. Yeah. But the reality is, like, I do like the drop. I'm going to tell you that. Like, the drop is actually fine as it is. I just think that the stuff leading up to it just needs some more automation, filtering, that kind of stuff. Drop is nice. Like the pre-drop vocal too. I kind of almost wanted to hear more of that vocal, probably in the drop sections, just kind of like as like a callback. So maybe you can kind of bring that in at the halfway mark of your drop, or as like a little like ear candy. You can even chop it up and just like use it as like a little these little vowels. That's kind of what I do a lot, is use little vowels as like kind of like another melodic element in the drop. And it kind of just ties into your hook, which is cool. Really love the elements you used. Yeah, and I think that'll also kind of help if you bring that vocal back into the drop. I think that'll also kind of break up a little bit of the repetition, because although I do like the drop, it does get a little bit repetitive at points. So maybe bringing that vocal back in as a vocal chop, or even kind of just to fill in some spaces or finish a phrase, I think would be extremely useful and helpful. Because primarily, I think all you need in the drop sections to kind of like boost it up is just some minor variations. Because you do have plenty of drum variations, so I don't think you need to add any more drums. But maybe just some lead variations. So yeah, I think bringing the vocal back in the drop section would also be very helpful with that. And then it would just basically just be a callback too. So it would kind of just stick in the listener's mind, kind of just like an earworm. So, it's hard for them to forget it, But yeah, again, love all the sound selection. Sound design here is fantastic. I love this tempo. I tend to write pretty fast music myself too. So yeah, really dig in the vibe. Really, really solid groove. I think you're definitely heading in a really fantastic direction though. Overall, really, really solid idea, Dananas. Hell yeah. Keep it going. All right. Do we have the man's crossfades? Yeah, no problem, man. I'm happy to help. Man's crossfades, Young Gus. Excuse me. Gus is here. All right. Nice one. Yeah, dude, I love this. This is fantastic. Really nice tempo. Love the speed house vibes. That vocal is sick. It definitely is hooky. Definitely very catchy. Um, yeah, like very exactly like Chris Michael said. Simple yet super catchy. I couldn't have said it better. Going to my notes here. Thick kick, very nice vocal tees with the filtering. Really nice intro and build overall. I think you did a good job of teasing stuff in. Really good job in the build up. Nice tension there. Very solid groove. The drop is fantastic. Very solid groove on that bass line, along with the drums to kind of accompany it. Nice ear candy and lead. Love the variations. It kind of switches up. You have a couple of different leads that come in and out in the drop section, which is very nice. I put here, you have these little claps and crashes that come in towards the end of the drop. I love them, but I feel like they just need to come up a little bit more in the mix. Kind of just like sitting in the back a little bit, kind of hiding. I don't think they need to be super loud. I think maybe only like turn them up, maybe only like 2 dB or something, just so that they're a little bit more present. Very nice kind of breakbeat kick pattern going on in that second break. Overall, very solid arrangement. Very nice flow to it. And I like that the second drop goes a little bit more minimal and it kind of builds back up. Yeah, overall, just a very fucking solid tune. I think I forgot to mention that I love the vocal chops because like you kind of use the full phrase in the build up and then you kind of chop it up in the drop section, which is very nice. And it has like this really nice rhythmic pattern and groove to it that definitely like meshes very well with the bass line. It's almost kind of like a call and response thing, but not really. They're just like they play off of each other very well. So I think that's very well done. Yeah, so the only thing, I mean, I really didn't have a lot for you here, which I think is a good thing. Just a minor mixing thing, primarily. I think this is basically ready to go. You can, self-release or send it to labels or what have you. But yeah, I think this is good to go. Definitely live playable. I think you can start playing this out. Definitely test it out, see how people react to it. Good job, crossfades. Hell yeah. Do we have the man smile? Okay, cool. You're here. All right, let's do it. such a vibe here. You know what this song reminds me of is Salute. If you're familiar with Salute, garage artist, he makes kind of like this very, what's the best word for it? It's very kind of vibey, groovy, kind of garage, but it's more along. It feels almost like listening to garage at like a pool party. That's kind of the vibes I get from Salute and from this track. Um, I'm actually gonna play a Salute track after this. I kind of to show you as like a reference, but let me go into my notes first. Love the chord progression. The chord progression is fantastic, and the leads that you picked are very nice too. The pads, the little keys, everything works really really well together. I think you did a really good job on this intro and build up. The vocal is nice, but I think um, the vocal can be turned up a little bit. I think in the mix, especially in the intro, it felt like it was kind of um, not as present as it should be. I didn't feel like that so much in the drop sections, but I think in the intro specifically, I felt like it was kind of subdued. Um, yeah, I put here track reminds me of Salute. Very nice energy in the build, very nice tension. Super solid drop. I love the drop. Really nice interplay between the sub, the chords, and the drums, as well as the vocal. You did a really cool thing with the vocal chops. It also switches up basically halfway through the drop. It gets a little bit um, more on like 16 notes as opposed to like longer kind of drawn out phrases. Groove is very nice. I put here, I feel like the sidechain could probably be a little bit more aggressive, both on the sub and the chords, just so we're getting a little bit more ducking, and it'll probably add on to the groove as well. I can definitely tell that you're sidechaining here. I just feel like it could probably be a little bit more aggressive on it. Any notes for drop 2 as well? The only thing I would probably note is just you can probably shorten it. I don't think it necessarily needs to be as long as it is. You can probably start. It looks like it's what 8, 24, 32. I think after the third 8 bars, you could probably start kind of winding things down. I don't think this necessarily has to be a 5-minute song. And that's not a knock to this track at all in the least bit. But yeah, I think this last 8 bars here that you have here is just kind of like irrelevant almost to a point, because it's kind of just like a continuation of what's already going on. So you could probably just start pulling out elements, kind of winding stuff down in that last 8 bars there. But yeah, maybe if I share this track with you, it might give you some ideas, because I think Salute would be a very good reference for this. So let me play this tune from Salute really quick, and maybe that'll kind of give you some ideas. I'm not going to play the whole thing. I'll just play a little bit of it. You get the vibes. Yeah, and I think I think if you use Salute as a reference, um, that'll kind of help you with both like mixing stuff as well as like if you kind of strike some inspiration for your second drop too. If you were kind of doubting what you're doing there, I mean, I'm not doubting what you're doing here. I think maybe it'll just help you get some more additional ideas to kind of spice things up, if you will, if you wanted to. But yeah, primarily, I think you're already on a really good path with this tune. Really digging the vibes. Really love the sound design. Um, I think mostly here is just a little bit of mixing stuff. Yeah. Good job. Smile, young smile. With the vibes. The vibes. Uh-oh, ad. Okay. I mean, we could start the song, but you will be able to catch the tail end anyways. We back. This was such a short tune that I already listened to it once, but we're gonna listen to it again for the stream. All the people that were in ads, we're gonna play it again. But I am digging the vibe so far. But yeah, here it is again. Nice. Yeah, love this. Love this tempo. Love this vibe. Love the energy. Really cool sound selection, sound design. The vocals really sick too. Um, Sick track. I've heard that vocal sample in another song. I think you can get a cooler one for this song. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, if you use, I don't know if this is a splice sample or not. I mean, I'm not gonna knock splice samples. I think they always serve a purpose. Honestly, whenever you get stuck in a track and you're kind of trying to move it forward, I think splice definitely helps serve that purpose of kind of moving things forward. 'Cause the last thing you want to do is get fucking, stuck and sidetracked with, and just like kind of hit a wall, you know. But I think splice definitely provides you with like placeholder stuff so you can kind of move your process forward. I would always tell people to opt for more original stuff, but yeah, so far it's definitely serving its purpose. I love, okay, let me just go through my notes here. Very nice tempo, love the groove on this. I really dig this main lead. Bum, 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 bum. The only thing I would say about it is there's a lot of reverb on it, so it's kind of just like, it's got a lot of, what's the word? got a lot of tail on it. So I would probably just bring in that reverb a little bit more so it's a little bit tighter. I always recommend people putting a little bit of reverb on their leads. Like, I'm not going to tell you to completely take it off. I think it's definitely good that you have reverb on it, but I would just kind of tighten it up a little bit so it's not as such a big space, I think. The vocal is dope, but it could probably be a little bit more present in the mix as well. So probably bring it up a little bit more. And then again, I would probably opt for something a little bit more original. Really love the variations in this drop section, because it starts out with that one lead, and then you switch it up to a completely, not a completely different lead, but probably a more rhythmic kind of lead pattern, which is really cool. It's a very nice and welcome change. Yeah, this is a very short whip so far, but I like the direction it's heading in. Again, really solid sound selection, sound design. Yeah, I would definitely recommend finishing this up. Keep doing what you're doing on this track, and if you could, definitely try to find something more original for the vocal. But yeah, so far so good. I think this is fantastic. Really nice energy, really nice tempo, super solid vibes overall. Good job. I love Woman. Fucking Daddy JP. Always with these, like, with these pictures, man. So random. All right. Let's hear what kind of banger Daddy JP has today. Yeah, man, this is fucking sick. Super random, but it's like everything like surprisingly works really, really well here. I had no idea that it was a Queens of the Stone Age vocal, but yeah, it fits so well. Cocaine and the guitar, man, it's so sick. Can I sub for a skip? Yeah. Yeah. So if you want to skip, I think it. Yeah, if you want to skip, usually we either use channel points or you can send money to the bottom left there, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. Yeah, it was sick though. Really digging the vibes here. Go to my notes. Very nice drums, very solid groove. You think the master is all right? I think the master is fantastic. I think it has a really nice loudness to it. It definitely sounds like it's playable. Like you could definitely play this live, and I think it would work. Very solid groove. I put here initially that bass lead in the intro reminded me of Mr. Wazoo a little bit. You know, flat beat. And ironically, what I was thinking like towards the end when this track was like finishing, it felt like it was like something that like Mastercraft would have played, or just like early Justice, Mastercraft, Crookers, like those cats. It feels like something that they would have played in their sets, which is really fucking cool. It feels like nostalgic in a way, but it's like, but it's not. Yeah, it's fucking cool. Vocal is sick. Very solid arrangements overall. Love the drop sections. The sound design and the sound selection is sick. But here the guitar is random, but it oddly fits. It works really well. Obviously, I'm assuming that came from the original track. So it already has this kind of nice interplay with the vocal. So yeah, I think you're already working with a lot of really good sampling and sound selection. Honestly, I got nothing bad to say about this track. I think it's done. Yeah, and you can. I mean, obviously, I don't think you can kind of sign this anywhere because of copyright reasons. You would probably have to do like a free download thing. But yeah, I think definitely you could start sharing this. This is sick. Yeah, good job, Daddy JP. You fucking killed it. Hell yeah, brother. All right. Yeah, no problem, man. All right, let me add in these other ones real quick. These new submissions we got from Atlas Code. Oh, Atlas Code. If you could, please resubmit your link. It is currently broken. Cocaine. And then we got a submission from Mole. All right. Leonard Ellis is here up next. Dot Zip after that. Rome, Chris Michael, Red Eye, and then Mole. Okay, so Mole subscribed, so he will go next. Cocaine. Nice. Super solid groove. Very, very nice groove. A really wonky, funky kind of sound design too, which is cool. Very groovy. This is funky. I love hearing stuff like this. Yeah. Yeah, super sick. Very sick groove. I love this bass line. Yeah, very, very, very nice. Really dig the leads and the kind of like wonky, funky sound design. I really like the automation too. I think you did a really good job with automating a lot of the sounds, filtering, reverb, that kind of thing. Very nice tension in the builds. The drop is fantastic. Again, very solid groove. Really dig a lot of the layers and melodies throughout the drop. And again, very nice automations throughout. The arrangement is super solid from start to finish. Very nice flow throughout the track. Probably the only thing I would say, and you probably already knew I was going to say this, is that I would have liked some sort of vocal. Even something as simple as like a spoken word type of thing. I don't think you need to get crazy with the vocal, but you know, just something so that this track is a little bit more memorable, because it already has a fantastic groove and sound design. You want your tracks to kind of stand out in the listener's mind, so that they'll remember it. So you know, like if you hear a track in a venue, and you're like, oh, remember that one track that went like, I want your body, blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? Like if it has some sort of memorable hook, people are gonna like recall it very easily. So yeah, if this had some sort of like very simple, even spoken word thing, I think that would be fantastic. That's really my only piece of feedback. I think structurally, sound design, groove, everything is super solid here. And the master sounds fantastic as well. Yeah. Good job, Leonard Ellis. Super groovy. All right. We got Mole in the chat. Mole in the chat. Let's do it. Nice. Yeah, super sick one here. I love the sampling on this. It's so sick. Yeah, and I like especially the intro. Like I was kind of when I heard the initial sample, was almost expecting this to go hip hop because that's typically how a lot of these kind of older samples kind of veer towards. It's like kind of veers towards more of like a hip hoppy kind of breakbeaty kind of region. But yeah, it was very surprising that this went house, and I really was digging it. Yeah, love the intro sample. Very nice transitioning. Um, it was subtle, but it didn't feel like it was too abrupt. Transitioning from kind of like the sampled region into like the more kind of house beat. Love the groove. Very nice bass line. Super solid groove on that. Really nice side chaining as well. Definitely adds to the groove. Very love this. Love the sample selection on both the drums as well as a lot of the leads. Yeah, I have a couple of Gold Digger releases already, but I have another one coming out next month and in July. I got two tracks coming up on Gold Digger. Love the sample selection for drums, for leads. Sound design is fantastic. Really nice breakdown too. You definitely get a lot of mileage out of that sample, which is really nice. The drop is fantastic. Um, Again, very solid groove, really nice sound design, really nice ear candy stuff. Um, Very solid arrangement from start to finish. Um, I honestly don't have a bad thing to say about this track. I think it's, I think it's fucking done. Honestly, I got nothing. I got nothing to add to it. Honestly, um, I think it's just a very fucking fantastic tune. Yeah, I think it's ready to send it out into the world. Whatever you want to do with it, self-release, send it to labels. You already got it. Yeah, I think this is definitely something that Gold Digger would probably take. So yeah, definitely shoot it over to them. Pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, their demo link or demo email is in their bio. Yeah, demo submission. Oh no, they have the Discord. Yeah, so I think they're doing demo submissions on their Discord. So just go to their SoundCloud. It should be right there in the bio. There's a little Discord link. But yeah, good job, Mole. Very sick tune. All right, do we got the man's .zip in the chat? .zip in the chat. In it. Let's do it.
like them smart. I like the ones with the pretty eyes. Well, I like all kinds of guys. Stop. What happened? How about the ones we especially like? Which ones? You know, the ones with the cars that go. I hear you. Hit it. We like the cars that go boom. We're anti-rock and funny, and we like the boom. We like the cars that go boom. We're anti-rock and funny, and we like the boom. It was me and the posse with the bunny D. We were cruising in the Jag or the Lamborghinis when lo and behold there appeared a mirage. He was hooking up a car in his daddy's garage. We stopped short, did a double take. He was looking so fly, I thought I wasn't awake. He was obviously hooking up pace, I assumed, but then he turned the little button and the car went boom. We like them short and we like them tall. We like them one and we like them all. They're always adding speakers when they find the room, 'cause they know we love the guys with the cars that go boom. We like the cars that go boom. We're anti-rock and funny and we like the boom. We like the cars that go boom. We're anti-rock and funny and we like the boom.
Hell yeah. Is there a reason why you have this long tail going on here? Is that for copyright? Oh, you just got a long tail just because. Okay. Yeah. The reality is, it sounds fantastic so far. Nice. Yeah. So you only started it this weekend. It basically sounds like it's almost done, to be honest. Where's that vocal come from? Is this like a edit bootleg type of deal, or cars that go? Oh, it's a bootleg. Okay, yeah. No, but it sounds fantastic. I think you did an excellent job of incorporating that in here. I'm assuming you basically built a track around it, which is probably the right way to do it. Bootlegging like a madman right now. Bootlegging like it's prohibition. Love the sampling. Sampling is fantastic. Really love that stab too. Bap, 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 bap. Vocal sick. I think you did a really good job on the processing of the vocal. Really nice energy and tension in the build section. The drop is fat. I love the sound design. The bass line is really sick. Very nice fills. I think the phrasing on the bass line is actually really well done too. Yeah. Super solid groove. I love that the vocal definitely evolves over time throughout the drop, so it doesn't stay the same. You're not using the same phrases over and over again. We're kind of getting some more chops there, which is very nice. Adds in some nice variations. Overall, very solid arrangement from start to finish. Really nice flow to it. Yeah, really digging the build up going into that second drop. Probably the only thing I would say about this is I probably wanted a little bit more variation on the second drop. We did get some nice rides in there, which I love, but probably just variation on the bass line or the leads. Just so that there's a little bit more change going on. But I think fundamentally this idea is like super strong. You don't really have to do much, honestly. It's basically at the like 90% stage. You only need to add in a little bit of variation. The mix sounds super clean. Sound selection is fantastic. Sampling is very well done. Yeah, I think really you only need some more variation on that second drop, and I think this is pretty much done. Yeah, super solid here, tune here, and I think this will definitely pop up as a free download too. Hell yeah, good job, .zip, banging bootleg here. Oh yeah. In it. No problem, Bob. All right. Grab young Eric Marks tune. Throw it in the queue here. Big Batigyal. Do we got Rome in the chat? Good luck. Best of luck. I think they'll vibe with it for sure. All right, Rome is here. So we got Rome, Chris Michael, Red Eye, and then young Eric Mark. All right, let's do it. Big Batigyal.
start hating, who's holding you down? All is ice, I'm just living a life. Bad bitch want me, give me head like lice. Big club, live in a rush. Pockets so swole, I dip in the bus. Ace in my hand and a 45 tuck. Money coming down, cold D pouring up. Smoking up some dope, I was on the floor. 20 years in, niggas call me to go. Money adding up, you haters going broke. Still in the game while you niggas riding oak. See me showing out, they mugging, I don't give a fuck. How I start my morning off a zip and a double book. Hey, that niggas y'all behind me. Balls so hard they wanna find me. Juicy J, Taylor Gang, I've been rich since the 90s.
Sick. Yes, I agree. Clean AF. Yeah, super dope tune here. Really nice little edit bootleg thing you got going on. The hook is fantastic. Even though it is a little bit repetitive, I actually don't mind that. I think it still works for being such a repetitive hook. I don't think it gets like boring because a lot of the other stuff around it is changing. There's a lot of variations going on with like the ear candy, the layers, the drums. So I actually don't mind that the hook is repetitive, and I think that kind of works in a way. It kind of works to its advantage, which is sick. Let me go to my notes here. Very sick bass line. Really nice intro. Love the filtering. Very nice sub. We have a very, very thick sub here, and I love it. Very nice automation on the bass line. We're getting kind of like this opening of the envelope. So it kind of like feels like it's like very kind of staccato. So it opens up, which is really nice. Very sick vocal. I like the processing on the vocal. I like the filtering. The tension and the build-up is very nice. Love the drop sections. They're fantastic. Very nice ear candy. Love the vibes overall. Very catchy hook. I also, very solid arrangement here. I love that there's 3 drops, which is fantastic. And then I like the addition of adding the verse in that second drop and kind of putting it into that last breakdown section, which is really cool. Nice fake out on the last drop. Again, I put here really solid arrangement overall. Very nice mix overall. My only piece of feedback that I had that I put here is I would probably just bring down the rides a smidge. Probably about a dB and a half. But that's about it. That's really the only thing that I would change on this. Is just bring down the rides a little bit. And honestly, this would probably have to be a free download kind of thing. This sounds like something Hood Politics would take. So, yeah, I don't know if you're familiar with Hood Politics, but they release free download stuff like this. And it kind of sounds like something that would be up their alley. So, yeah, if you don't already know Hood Politics, definitely I would say send this over to them. I think they would fuck with this. Very, very much so. Yeah, super sick. Good job, Rome. Super dope tune. All right. Do we have the man's Chris Michael? Chris Michael in the chat. Chris Michael, Red Eye, then Eric Mark. Yo. All right, let's give this one a listen.
The house is empty, but I can't seem to let it go. Somebody help me, show me how to be alone. I'm almost 20, but tell me why I feel so old. Yeah, I can't move on, but there's nothing left to hold. Don't think I'll ever go home. Sister, call me when you need some help. You know I'm with you. You're beautiful just as yourself. To the boys that kiss her, you better fucking treat her well. 'Cause I promised God for her I'd go to hell. Don't think I'll ever go home. I'm not a kid anymore. I'm leaving a piece of my soul. Don't think I'll ever go home.
Yeah, very nice. Loving this. Very, very sick DMB. You said you're trying to marry some jump up with some liquid, and I think you're doing it very well. Ba, 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 ba. You haven't got to the second half yet. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I mean, I'm not gonna knock you on the second half of the tune, but I do love where this is heading so far. I think you did a really good job of kind of marrying those two different subgenres of drum and bass. I think you did it really well. Very sick intro. I love the vocal delivery and like how it feels like it's being whispered directly into your ear. I think this is a remix, so this is obviously coming from somewhere else. But yeah, I think the vocal delivery is really well done. And then any additional processing you're doing on top of it is actually really nice as well. Sick drop. I really love the first drop. Really nice sound design. Yeah, I agree. I think the first drop could probably be a little bit longer, to be honest. I was vibing so much to that sound design that, yeah, I kind of wanted to sit in it a little bit longer. So you could probably just, I would say at the bare minimum, another 8 bars of that first drop would be nice. And then also, I was going to say, transitioning from the first drop into the breakdown, probably could use some like white noise or something just to kind of tail it off. That would be nice as well. Yeah, and then you told me that this is a whip, so you haven't really done the second half. So that's pretty much as I can give you right now. I think this is already heading in a fantastic direction. So yeah, just keep just doing what you're doing. But yeah, I would probably add another 8 bars to the first drop, and then some transitional effects going from the first drop into the second break. Sorry. Yeah. Good job, Chris Michael. Thick tune. Hell yeah. All right. Do we have Red Eye? Red Eye in the chat. Red Eye is here. Okay. Nice. Very nice techno. And this is coming from somebody who doesn't even like techno. I'm probably the biggest techno and tech house hater you'll ever meet. But yeah, I really dig this. This is a really cool vibe. especially the vocal for how, you know, simple and subtle it is. I think it adds a lot of character to this track. I think what I like most about this track is the tempo. I like that it's so very speedy, which is kind of just speaks to me, you know. Very sick kick, very techno vibes. Love the ear candy. Really nice like ambiance and like kind of like background stuff you got going on. Very nice hats. Love the lead, the main lead that you got going on. There's a lot of really nice automation going on with it as well. Very nice drop. Very nice balance in the mix. I think you did a good job of adding in layers and variations. So definitely keeps things interesting. Keeps things moving forward. We get some nice momentum and energy. I have to be at least 145 BPM now. Yeah, I feel the vibes, man. Yeah, in a normal set of mine, I usually start around 130 BPM and I'll end probably around 145. A lot of speed garage and that kind of thing. But I do kind of have a pretty nice swing in about 15 BPM there. Very solid arrangement from start to finish. Really nice flow to it overall. Really nice change up on the second drop, adding in some additional layers. Really love this tempo. My only piece of feedback that I had here was that the main lead does feel a touch dry. So I might add in a smidge of reverb, but if you were to do it, put it on a return track. So it's a lot more clean. I don't really produce techno myself, but I could see how you can kind of run away with the mix down, adding in too many reverbs and delays and all that stuff. So yeah, I think to have a little bit more control over it, having a smidge of reverb on a return track would be nice, because then you can kind of process it a little bit easier. You can sidechain it and all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so you already have a little bit. I would just say add a smidge more. Just so that I feel it just feels a little too dry to me. It might just be the amount that you have, or the room size maybe. But yeah, just something to think about. That's really my only piece of feedback. Kind of, if it doesn't work for your tune, then you can just, you know, scrap my feedback. Honestly, what works for you. But the reality is, this is a fantastic tune. I think it sounds fantastic as it is. Just a suggestion, primarily. Good job, Red Eye. Hell yeah. All right, young Eric Mark. Do we have young Eric Mark in the chat still? Excuse me. Yep. All right, let's listen to this tune.
Take a look at your bumper. It's up. Take a look at your bumper. you are seeing this, you are a good big body girl. Take a look at your bumper. Big body girl. It's a. If you are seeing this, you are a good big body girl. Take a look at your bumper. Big body girl. It's a big body girl. Big body girl. Big body girl. Big body girl. It's a big body girl. Big body girl. Big body girl. Big body girl. It's a. If you are seeing this, you are a good big body girl. Take a look at your bumper. Big body girl. It's a. If you are seeing this, you are a good big body girl. Take a look at your bumper. Big body girl. It's a big body girl. Big body girl. Big body girl. Big body girl. It's a.
All these fools and ads. All these fools and the ads. Lost in the sauce. With the ads. Big batty gal. Big batty gal. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Well, yeah, if you subscribe, you don't get ads, but. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Oh, that's done? Do. Okay, cool. Yeah, super sick. It's funny how quick you flipped this sample, because I legit just sent it this morning. I was like, sample, question mark? And you were like, yeet, and you just went for it. Yeah, the groove on this is super solid. Especially from that 808. It's very nice. I like how it has like a descending sort of melody. Doon, 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 doon. Yeah, very nice drums. Love the leads. Very nice 808. Really dig the hats. Obviously, the vocal sample is fantastic. I like how you used it too. I think it works really well in the phrases that you were using, and how you were using them. Yeah, very solid arrangement overall. But the one thing I would say is that the build-ups need more tension to get into those drop sections. Yeah, more tension and energy in the build sections. The kick and the snare could use a little bit more power. They feel like subdued in a way. And I think that'll help drive this track even more. Just having kind of a more punchy kick and the snare. I don't know, the snare just feels like it's kind of lacking a little bit. I like the tonality of it, but yeah, I think it just needs more power. And I love that second breakdown. The chord progression, the melody is fantastic. Very well done on that. Yeah, for now, I think the only piece of feedback that I have is just more energy and tension in the builds, and then probably a stronger kick snare would definitely help. And I would kind of recommend the same thing that I recommended Smile earlier. I think a good reference is to listen to Salute. Salute does a lot of like 808 stuff too, like 808 Garage. Salute. Maybe not the same reference. I wouldn't say use Flowers. Yeah, I don't know what track you would use, but I would say just go through like Salute's discography. Just give his stuff a listen on Spotify, and you'll kind of get a vibe. Yeah, but he's sick. Yeah, the best way like I can describe Salute's music, it's like garage that you would listen to at a pool party, which is kind of fun. Any hoops. Yeah, good job, young Eric. Love the vocal sample. I think it works really well here. All right. Do we have, I don't know how to say your name, BXN? I guess I'm just gonna phonetically. Let me see if I have any other submissions. All right, looks like this is our last one of the night. So yeah, let's get in it.
Give you. I want to give you a night to remember. Give you. Give you. Give you a night to remember. Give you. Give you. Give you a night to remember. I want to give you a night to remember. Give you. Give you. I want to give you a night to remember. I want to give you.
Hell yeah, brother. You know what? Your style reminds me a lot of a couple of homies of mine. Spencer Arnold. Nightshade. And Shapeshifter. Definitely has some I mean, obviously it's not shitter. He'll probably laugh so hard for me typing his name incorrectly like that. Shapeshifter. Shapeshitter. Yeah, but definitely reminiscent of those guys, and it's really a cool style. It's kind of has like this darkness to it. Kind of has like elements of bass house, but also like elements of progressive house, which is really cool. Yeah, if you're ever looking for collab partners, I would definitely reach out to those dudes. I think your guys' style would definitely mesh well. Yeah, very nice groove. Really nice bass line. The vocal is very present, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I think it's very obvious what the hook here is. And I think mix wise, everything here is very clean and in its right place. Almost, I would say almost like too clean. And this is me just being fucking picky because I think this is a very good tune. Yeah, I think the mix is almost too clean. So I kind of wanted a little bit more grit. I do like the distortion on everything, but having a little bit more dirt, if that makes sense. If that makes sense to you, like a little bit more dirt, a little bit more grit to the mix. Yeah, and then I put here in my notes, reminds me of the homies Spencer Arnold and Nightshade and Shapeshifter. I love the drops. Drops are fantastic. Very solid melodic ideas. Sound design is really, really well done. And I love the vocal chops. I think you did a really, really good job on the vocal chops throughout the track. So we're definitely getting that vocal hook coming back in and out. Very nice variations throughout the track as well, so it doesn't get boring or loopy in the least bit. Very nice automation, very solid processing, getting a nice reverbs and delays and stuff. Very nice sound selection, super solid arrangement overall, has a really nice flow to it. The reality is this basically sounds done. I wouldn't even call it a whip anymore. Yeah, obviously this is a remix. Is this an official remix, or is this just something that you're gonna like do like a free download thing? Nice. Yeah, the reality is this sounds done to me. I don't think you need to do anything else to it. Pretty much, if you do anything else to it, I think it'll kind of take away from the main idea. You don't even have to like add more grit or dirt to it, like I said. I mean, that was just kind of like my own personal preference, but yeah, this sounds done to me. Yeah, obviously the work you did really made a difference. It sounds fantastic. I honestly wouldn't change anything. Good job, BXN. Hell yeah, really dope tune here. Boom. Yeah, with that, I guess that's the last one of the night. So I'm gonna call it quits and work on some stuff. Thanks everybody who joined the stream and submitted tunes tonight. Go follow me on the things. Go join the Discord. I do this every week, every Monday, 7 p.m. Pacific time. So I will be back next week. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Monday nights.